Welcome back to Brian Knows Movies. After a year's hiatus, we are back bringing you more movie reviews. And hey, I'm happy to talk about some super pets. Warner Brothers brings us DC, the League of Super Pets. They partner with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Seven Bucks Productions to bring us our favorite superheroes' favorite pets, their favorite furry friends. This movie is going to give us Kevin Hart, it's going to give us Kate McKinnon, it's going to give us John Krasinski to tell us the story of Krypto. Krypto, the super dog. The story of the movie goes that Krypto is also an alien dog. He comes from the planet Krypton, just like Kal-El. They both escape in the same ship to Earth, fleeing the exploding Kryptonian planet. They grow up in Kansas and eventually become the superheroes that we love today, Superman and Superdog. They go around the world having adventures and saving lives and, you know what, just hanging out. See, but here's the issue. Krypto is not well socialized. See, he only hangs out with Superman. So he doesn't trust other people. He doesn't relate to other animals. He's just kind of looking down on them because he's Superdog. You know, he's the one that's supposed to save everybody, but he doesn't give them any type of authority or relevance in his life. As you can expect, this is going to bring some problems for Superman and Superdog's relationship. Superman's getting really serious with Lois Lane. He's thinking about taking his relationship to the next level. And Superdog is super insecure about this. He thinks he's being replaced. Okay, so the plot thickens. There is orange kryptonite being pulled to Earth by our friend Lex Luthor, who knows what nefarious plans he has for it. But what is not known is that this orange kryptonite actually gives superpowers to animals. Why? I don't know, but it does. It doesn't work on humans, it just works on animals. So Lex Luthor's guinea pig, Lulu, is just as nefarious and evil as Lex Luthor himself. She gets a hold of this orange kryptonite and it gives her these telekinetic abilities. What she didn't know what happened was it also gave powers to the other animals that were in an animal shelter. So she captures Superman and Superdog has to do something about it. But unfortunately, he eats this piece of cheese. The cheese has kryptonite in it because, you know, Lulu, she's a mastermind. She thinks things through. Strips all of Superdog's power. He doesn't have super strength. He doesn't have super speed. He doesn't have any of those things anymore. But what Superdog does have is this cabal of animals from the animal shelter that recently received abilities. We have Ace, who was played by Kevin Hart. He's invulnerable. Can't die. Can't get hurt. We have PB, who is a potbelly pig who's played by the always hilarious Vanessa Bayer. You know, she can grow big or she can get small. We have Merton, the tortoise, played by Natasha Lyonne. She's super fast. She has basically the Flash's powers. And finally, we have Chip the squirrel, who's played by Diego Luna. He has these electric powers so he can shoot lightning bolts from his hands. What Superdog has to do is he has to take these animals, make them a team, and go save Superman as well as the world. He's going to have to learn some things about himself and learn how to be a leader if he's going to succeed. What's so great about this movie is that there has been this trend in animated films where we want to make it appealing to all audiences. This movie doesn't do that. Yes, there's some of that fan service built into the movie, but that is not the focus of the film. I want my daughter to have a great time at the movies, and they set out to do that. We do have some great cameos. Keanu Reeves as Batman. He's not in the movie much, but the few lines of dialogue that he has, I want to see a Keanu Reeves Batman now. I just do. It was just such a funny take on it. It was so meta. The overbrooding that he does, you love every moment of it. It reminds me a little bit of what Will Arnett did on Lego Batman. I can't explain it. You'll see it when you see the movie. I think that also Kate McKinnon's a great villain as Lulu. She's funny, does the part of scaring the animals pretty well. She's pretty ruthless and heartless at the end of the day, which is what you want from your villain. But of course, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart, anytime they get together, no matter what you think of the movie, you love them in it. And that actually translates to voice acting pretty well. I think that when you go to see this film, have in your mind that there's going to be some fan service and you'll be able to enjoy it just fine on its own, but it is really meant for little kids. The story's not that complicated. You never really feel like Lulu's going to win. She's not scary. She's more funny than scary. It's really much more about Superdog's journey and the hero's journey of all of those characters learning something about themselves. Those lessons are very simple for even small children, 5 years old, to understand, and I think that that's a beautiful thing. Anyway, so what's my rating? See it, stream it, or skip it. I am giving DC League of Super Pets a see it. This is a movie that I had very tempered expectations. I really didn't think it would be much of a movie. It was coming out later in the summer. We were going to have some pretty big blockbusters with Lightyear and Minions and some others before it. I thought it was a throwaway movie, I'll be honest. I was pleasantly surprised that it was not. In fact, I think, given how lackluster this summer has been for animated movies, it's the best animated movie that's come out to theaters this summer. I think that Sea Beast that came out on Netflix, it may be my favorite animated movie of the year so far, but it did not have a theatrical release. If you're wanting to take your kids out and enjoy a Saturday afternoon at the movies, I know that there's other movies out there, and no, then they're fine. But DC League of Super Pets is far and above those in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that loves movies. So I need to hear from you. What did you think about DC League of Super Pets? Please mention your thoughts on the comment section below. Do you like these more lighthearted animated films that are coming from DC and Warner Brothers? Or are you looking for something a little bit more bombastic? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Please go to www.brianknowsmovies.com. You see it right there at the bottom of the screen below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are back, baby. I will see you at the theaters next week.